I feel like that's a character you can be like really creative with too. But I haven't played the game, and a part of that is nobody else is playing it besides Speeds.
It looks like we're setting up Guilty Gear. We're setting up Guilty Gear Top 4.
Guilty Gear Rev 2.
That was good.
I love that intro, actually. Yeah, like I said, I've kind of like fallen in love with the game again, playing a character I didn't expect I would like, which is pretty cool.
Which character?
You know.
Oh yeah.
The awkward movement option. So like, since she got the tri-dash, I think is why it's like really cool.
I'm glad you like Eno, because I'm a real source of toxicity in the community with respect to my attitude towards my good friend Scott's main character. I try to rein it in, but it leaks out.
Yeah.
Why does she have like tri-dash into VCL that can safe jump, or she can wire C? Anyway, she's not even on screen right now.
She might be later.
She might be later. I expect Scott is in top 4. Is this winners? This is winners, which means one of these people probably put Scott in losers. Yes. And here's Noctis. He's the trophy.
This is the trophy he has won.
Good job, dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Clean wins.
For Ottawa.
For Ottawa, for the people. Did you pick each of your characters for the people?
Huh?
You rotated through each of your characters. Was that for the people?
I tried.
He tried. I told you he's for the people. That was some fun Tekken to watch.
Snake Edge.
It's like there's 2 uses of Snake Edge. I'll show you both of them.
Yeah.
Versus the low stance and counter hitting jab string on round start.
Yeah.
The only 2 things Snake Edge is for. I'll show you both of them.
You don't
Like the only reason I did it, I was up in round. No, not even up.
No, you weren't up in round. No.
You were tied.
It's like the first thing you have to do. If he block it, he's not gonna kill me, right? So
Yeah, you had enough life to survive a punish.
I will have like a second chance, you know.
Yeah, and honestly, like
But
you're more likely to die from a counter hit back 1, and it low crushes back 1, so, or high
Yeah.
crushes back 1.
Yeah.
The unblockable also like I was.
Here you go.
All right, so
Xrd is starting now.
sorry.
The snake edge, okay.
Yeah. Right, good stuff again. All right, so we are starting winners semifinal. Oh my God, they mixed me up again. We're starting. Sorry. Finals? Oh yeah, that's how top 4 works. Winners finals of Guilty Gear Xrd, and we're swapping out Keshav for Steph. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Team Yuri, Phil, Sage.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, Ian has rekindled his love of Guilty Gear, and I'm officially Team Yuri again.
Is it now like Team Carbone now?
Oh wow. Okay. So Tony plays a bunch of characters.
Yeah, he does.
He mainly plays Millia,
Mm-hmm.
but he also has a Slayer, which he plays instead of the Millia
He's playing
mirror.
Slayer against
He's playing Saul against. He was playing Saul against me yesterday, and I was thinking like, hey, I know I'm learning Sim, but are you sandbagging me? I didn't say that out loud, but now he's picking Saul in tournament.
Well, now.
Versus TEK, longtime mainstay of the Ottawa scene, really good Slayer player. This is going to be interesting. I think, because they played this grudge match once, it was first to 5.
They played a grudge match?
Yeah.
When was that, a long time ago?
I don't know, it's like a few months ago, like in September, I think.
Before my time?
Like literally 3 months ago.
Oh.
And TEK won, but along the way, Tony found a million different ways to like thread the needle against Slayer with Grand Viper. And I think maybe he's like, you know what? I've played Slayer against Saul enough that I know what the annoying things like 2D Saul can do are. And Grand Viper at random neutral, sometimes it works.
Yeah. Just like
Didn't
how Tech
PRC
gets away with random Helter Skelter. Is like,
Yeah, well,
Tony can do the same shit.
yeah.
Or the same stuff, rather.
The only thing, he needs to learn to purple Roman cancel his command throw every time.
Yes, he does.
Oh, it does not mash out of
no,
that.
it gets counter hit out
What's
of
the
the
mix-up?
mash. What a
It
great
punishes
mechanic.
the 2D.
All right, gets the first round. This is first to 2?
First to 3. This is winners finals.
This is winners finals.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right.
Slayer just does
Respects
backdash
the-
cancel out of the air dash. So Slayer's backdash is invincible, and he can jump cancel his backdash.
Good
which
jump
is
H on
unique.
Tony, gets a knockdown.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness
what a
gracious.
lord. Just run forward parry.
Tony's got the biggest.
Like, he could do DP.
Nah, man.
That's
Tony,
not a combo.
Tony Styles, all right?
He does. Nice command throw.
Oh, all right.
He
delayed it a little bit, the 2H, but
yeah. Well,
Tech
you
was waiting
can't-
for it.
Yeah. I think he was like, look, I'm going to do a burst proof setup, and then he just didn't. Oh, that gunflame
It's very
whiffed.
Tech-like to burst on the second hit.
I mean, he'll check you. He's like, look, I've seen it all. If you're not going to do a real burst proof thing, then I'm just going to burst.
Yeah.
OTG into gunflame to mess with his timing, but Tech waits, blocks, and then does air dash cape to get out of the
Oh my
corner.
goodness. Gets him out of the corner, though.
Oh, but the combo doesn't knock down. And there's the random
Whips
Grand
across heel
Viper.
and the random Grand
To be
Viper.
clear, Grand Viper, it's a low,
No
it covers
minigun
most of the
flame.
stream, but it's extremely punishable in block, and he hits Tech with the universal overhead. The crowd is popping off.
He's swearing in the background. Does that count? All right, nice
He's
combo.
not on mic.
What's the setup
Oh,
here? Can't
doesn't
block
block
out
the
the
Helter
Skelter.
Skelter. Slayer players can't block their own mix-ups.
Nope.
Oh, whip the,
no.
that was supposed to be a gold burst. He gets the, oh, he drops the air dash.
That's fine. Oof.
That, he's not going to drop this. No,
He did.
I don't know why I
Why'd you
even
jinx
tried
them, dude?
saying that.
Commentators curse. Got to root for Tony here.
I don't want to.
No. You don't root for any of them?
Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh.
He went for the air throw
Dude, the
reset,
wire
but we've
seat
all been hit by
trade.
that before.
And then you try to counter hit. That's fine.
Lots of just running, like both players just running across the screen. Sol does not have enough life to survive a B&B.
And Slayer has a burst.
Yeah.
I don't know why he delayed that burst follow-up, or the blitz rather. Nice counter hit.
Goes with the not fancy hit confirmed because he
No
just wants to
setup.
get some meter. He's looking for a way to make Tech slow down and then get a clean hit. That's really hard. Calls out the backdash jump with raw air
I think
throw.
he might have been trying to, like,
And then
steal
he
his
gets
soul.
aired by jump key.
My goodness. Oh, Tony not happy.
Tony's not happy. He's like, my jump heavy was out. It was active. What is wrong with Slayer's jump punch? Am I allowed to complain about Slayer? He's like, wait, don't I play Slayer? Am I allowed to complain about that?
My soul is nice.
He probably should have pressed Sol jump punch because Sol jump punch is the only air move better than Slayer jump punch. Dude, I have to say Tekken was fun to commentate, but this game is so fast. I'm just
I
talking
know,
a
it's
mile a
hard.
minute. I'm not even giving you space to breathe.
Look, Tony wouldn't be like this if Tech kept his mouth shut, but Tech said something that really angered Tony's
So Tech,
spirit.
Tech is like, look, I play to win. we
Your
might
soul's ass, Tony.
we might be acquaintances in real life, but if I can say something that will tilt you in tournament, I'll say it. There is a nice, fancy glass.
thought
We're
Tony
not
was
even on
crying
the.
for a sec.
There's a nice, fancy glass trophy on the line, and he will absolutely do anything to tilt Tony to get this trophy.
That's
I'm
Tech's
calling
way.
Tech out.
You gotta show Tech you're not scared.
Tech, I'm calling you out. You do what's necessary to win.
Tony, pick Potemkin.
It's not even a call. And Tony is going back to Millia, which he thinks this matchup really sucks because he picked Slayer against Millia.
Yeah, he
But
does.
maybe he's like, my Soul's not ready.
Tony has tried fighting Tech Slayer many times with Millia, but I don't think he's confident. I don't think he had the results that make him confident in this matchup at all. But
I
he
mean,
doesn't get a nine. Well, he just
I think Tech is comfortable against Millia. Tech was the guy who retired Lord Knight from the UMAD team tournament 2 years ago.
you can just BDC out of the disc setup, eh?
Yeah.
Even in the corner.
You gotta like, I don't know what you have to do. Presumably something like dashing 5K to like cover a bunch of options.
Maybe. I wouldn't know what to do against. I don't even know what to do with my own character.
If you backdash cancel and faultless, it shrinks your hurt box so you can get above the disc. Random hair car works the second time. He almost died doing it the first time. Air to air
through the
jump
jump
kick
kick.
punch. That won't knock down.
No,
but
not a female. Oh, tries to go for a reset.
good,
Tony
good.
not biting.
Tony,
Good
a
counter
very
hit
smart wire
off
C.
the forward dash.
There you go. There's what I was talking
Oh.
about. He dashes to the 5K until Tech runs out of meter.
Wow.
The sweep hits.
Gets bursted. Oh,
Nice.
nice jump he confirmed. That's
War-
going to be rated though.
Warcy S disc covers a lot of space, and then he gets to react if it whiffs. Nice
Nice.
throw.
That was so
even if that
sneaky.
didn't, so it had a bit of guard bar, so it killed. Even if it didn't, he would have been able to get like 7 OTG hits.
That was a very good throw by Tony.
Yeah.
Strong
And this-
offense.
Oh, big counter hit. Gets the knockdown.
Whoa.
That was weird. Has to pick up pin.
Tony with the 400 IQ read. Oh, Oh, nice burst, yeah.
I mean,
get out of there.
technically it's a high-low, right? You can do Bad Moon or you can do Hair Car. Iron Savior. Big counter hit trade into the knockdown. Picks up the pin. Ooh. Oh, that was actually really smart.
Yeah, jump back Hurricane. All right, this puts the setup.
Wire C's
low,
to
low,
input.
overhead.
No
oh,
confirmed because I think he tried to do S disc, but the H disc still
on the
existed.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Tries the 6B anti-air, doesn't get it. However,
Apparently,
he does get a
disc
5K.
exists as a tongue twister. Apparently. Oh, can't anti-air the Ottawa special. Oof.
Oh, roll wire sees to react to it though and gets a 2K.
Oh wow!
No conversion though.
That was so smart. Blocks the. Wow.
Free.
Okay. Whoa. This is a family-friendly stream, sir. Sir.
Ooh. Tell him, Tony.
Sir.
Tell him. Show him who's boss.
All right.
Show him who's
This is a different. We were talking the character second tournament.
Tek's
was
like,
fun.
oh, you got
People were
lucky.
laughing, shaking hands, helping each other. Guilty Gear is not.
Man.
No, it's not a game we play to have fun.
Tony and Tek are rivals in multiple different games. SF5, Shadowverse, Guilty Gear
full
Xrd.
jump in. Oh, why does that move exist?
Oof. What a disc setup to
Runs
face
down
the
the
jump.
jump.
Yeah.
Tony is just going in on Tek's options.
Oh my god, he gets every trade confirmed.
He's specifically forfeiting mix-ups to just run at him and call out his
Tony knows
answer.
Tek's just going to hold up, and he's just going to take advantage of it. Yeah. Block.
Oh, he misses the air throw. That's an attempt to get a real air throw. You dial in RC, so if they tech, you wire C. This is going to be big damage, but he sometimes tech baits the burst there. Yeah, he finds the pin. Wow! Backwards hitting the OTG burst. Okay,
moon,
I would have
burst
rum
out.
canceled.
That's a good burst.
2H!
Oh my god, just 2H
oh,
all day.
he expected him to...
Milia's at a metal
he expected
concert.
him to anti-air, so he input Blitz
Headbanging
Shield.
her
But
way to victory.
2H hit so late that the Blitz Shield whiffed and then got whiff punished.
Oh my goodness.
Nice block.
Oof. Solid backdash.
Oh,
Respects the spacing.
He actually could have whiff punished that sweep, but it's kind of you have to realize that he's crouching.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, no one can whiff punish anything. Oh, nice counter hit mob puff.
When you swing at Slayer to whiff punish, sometimes you're just a few frames late and you eat a pile bunker and this happens. Tony knows that's a reset.
BBC, Blackbeat combos. Ooh, nice. Confirmed.
Oh,
throws him out of the disc.
Yeah.
Oh, whiffs the 5D.
Wow.
Oh, gets out of the corner.
That was really, he waited until the last minute to
jumps
through
over the
Mappa.
2H.
What is happening? He waited until the last minute to wire C to get out of the air throw setup,
Yeah.
and then he gets chipped. He dies from chip damage.
Unfortunate for Tony for that 2H not hitting him, but he didn't get the whiff punish, and Tony almost had another chance there. Couldn't secure
Oh, he
it,
didn't
though.
confirm crouching.
Nice reset.
Oh, but the reset.
Tek mashing 5S for his life. Oh, nice combo. Hairpin.
So
confirmed,
if
nice.
Millia rolls forward,
Whoa,
she
I've
often
never
rolls
seen
forward
that.
and tries to throw.
Pin into hair car ender?
Yeah.
The Slayer specific thing, because usually they go for the hair.
It's yeah, they usually go for yeah. I think the thing about the hair car ender is it picks up the pin for you, like where you land.
Let's see a perfect. I want to see a perfect right here, Tony. You got this.
Oh, he goes for the pin, mashing 2H, which is honestly a really good option.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have a lot of whiff. Call. Oh, and it's a perfect.
Beautiful.
The third game goes to Tony. He drinks his complimentary yellow edition Red Bull.
Tek, you're free. Oh,
Tek
my combo.
Tek is shaking. He's talking at us, even though we can't hear him. He's doing the Lost Soul special.
It was a 9-1 matchup. This is still stupid game. Little Italy can do anything.
Have you seen that guy on Steam Netplay, the Slayer player, who just talks about how broken every other character is and how...
That's every one of them.
That's it's a specific one.
Do you know his name?
No,
I haven't been on the Steam Netplay.
I think he's EU. I think he's EU.
Oh,
yeah.
I wouldn't play people from EU.
Dude, EU is a scene. EU has a lot of characters.
Yeah, EU has Zokas.
I'm convinced. So the Sing guide for Sin is written by a EU player, and it keeps talking about Potemkin and how you should never even bother trying to Oki Potemkin. And I think this guy has PTSD from fighting Zokas. Anyway, we're back in. I'm glad they just played footsies for 10 seconds while I mouthed off. But now we're
another even life, basically. Tries to reset on 5D.
Oh, whiff on the anti-air.
Oh my god,
that was real.
Another counter hit out of 5.
Crouching punish. No, okay. There we go. He salvages it.
Nice cross heal.
Yeah, crossfire heal has a bit of invincibility, so it goes through
Must
that.
Must be hard to
2K.
combo that on lights. Ooh,
nice. That was.
Tony's not dropping these. Whoa, damn. Goes for the fastball. All right, jumps out.
I like Tony has such a high pace, but then when he's knocked down in the corner, he respects because he knows
pacing is very solid.
That's where Slayer can just do a raw mid and kill you.
Yeah.
A lot of players they flinch when they're in the corner against Slayer and they just eat the 6P and it's like 200 damage.
Tony plays a fair bit of Slayer as well. He's a little familiar with his options, so Tony's not as afraid as many people would be.
Oh, big whip on the 6H. 6H normally a good option, but TEK is going so high with his super jumps and like coming down at a hard to anti-air angle. This would be a knockdown with the pin.
Nice. Beautiful round start jump P.
Hits with the 6K, but immediately bursts.
Yeah, I wasn't able to block that one.
Nice anti-air!
Oh, but messes up the air confirm.
I think he should use less of this 6H. Like, it's normally a good button, but like TEK is just not in the place where
Slayer's a little bit nimble.
That's very hard to see.
Yikes.
If he does the stomp wire C and if the projectile still exists.
Oh, hits him with the keys kick. Oh,
hits him. It confirms the counter hit low on the with parry.
Tony
can still run this back, but TEK is just going to swing as hard as he can.
5H with the sweep. All right.
Big, that's what he needs.
Pin. This is Tony's chance here. Yeah, jumps out.
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness gracious. They tied it up.
That was so smart because he saw the hair car starting.
Damn,
and if you move forward, it'll go under you. So you air dash back so it comes to you, and you get a counter hit air move.
Right.
Which most people like never do that punish on hair car.
Tony, you shouldn't drink that Red Bull. You're too shaky now. You got that jump back on your air confirm?
And Tony, you know, he
on your jump cancel.
A few things can go wrong, and suddenly you eat Slayer damage, right?
Suddenly you eat Red Bull and you eat Slayer damage.
But I like he's sticking with Millia.
Yeah, oh for sure. His Millia looking mad solid for 2 games straight.
Yeah.
A couple of hiccups there. I'm sure Tony can calm down a little bit. And
I feel like Guilty Gear is not a game where it benefits the character switch mid-set. I feel like it almost always...
I can't speak for myself, but I don't know. It definitely worked for Andrew against me in sets in tournaments, back when I used to play this game a lot.
Like he would switch to Kai?
Like he would switch to Kai and I would lose, and then he would pick Kai first. I would beat the Kai, then he switched to Leo, and then I would lose afterwards. All right, beautiful.
Nice
confirm up the
combo.
Throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it works again.
He could have blocked that. That's what the little exclamation mark means. It means you're bad.
5H. Jesus.
All right, no jump back this time. He felt he was too late to get
solid anti-air.
Yeah.
That's quite a call out.
That crossfire seal does a lot of damage.
A lot of reward off of that,
he whips the overhead and gets thrown. Tony doesn't do the combo because he wants him in the corner.
I can never block that. What's the setup? Doesn't catch him jumping, but he does eventually for a little bit of damage. We'll get another hairpin knockdown. No, he's...
Yeah, his pin's on the ground.
Oh, he doesn't have pin. Did he pick it up now? No.
No, it's over on the other side of the stage.
They picked the train stage.
Oh, that was a nice confirm. That's going to be a reset because he was not crouching.
Did not want to get burst. Went for the throw.
I knew he was going to reset because he wasn't crouching. Anyway.
Get him TL Soku Sora no Yakumo.
Oh, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. That's a point where you can tilt.
Yeah.
But TEK did a short combo. I would have done like...
Is that an auto correct? You do it on purpose?
No, so yeah, like you roll and it goes for their option, you just hit H.
Oh, it always comes out. Okay.
And if they're doing like a move that moves forward, you'll pass through them and hit behind them.
It's about time we get one of these.
Dangerous time. Air horns. Trigger the air horns. Frosty Frostings, they had an air horns like soundboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right. Tony just winning. He doesn't want to risk losing his Slayer.
Big counter hit. Counter hit anti-air into the knockdown.
What do we got here?
What's the overhead?
Nice block. Oh my god, solid defense on TEK's part. Hits a button though.
Yeah.
Wasn't counter hit, but something happened. Maybe he tried to jump out again.
It drains so much meter to have to block all those 5Ks, see? And now and he gets hit by the overhead.
Tony's chance here. He get a burst super and finish him off here, maybe, probably.
He's gonna go for the loops. Brother.
Oh my god.
And Tony breaks his stick. Tony launches himself out of his chair. Tony is going into grand finals on the winner's side.
He's got to exert that energy.
He is so pumped. I'm so happy for him.
Me too. This is the first time I've seen Tony beat TEK in tournament.
TEK looks like he's pretending not to be unhappy.
He's mad salty. That's what I just said.
TEK says that's the first time he's ever lost to Tony in tournament.
Called it. I hope Tony didn't break his stick. Like, I get that all that
I just pretended. It's a solid stick.
Needs to be exerted.
He went like this. He went like,
You see the table
Like
shake?
he put it down.
Nah, the table
No, that's
shake.
because he stood up.
Oh, okay. It looked like it stopped shaking, and then as soon as
he put his stick on the table and then he pushed himself off.
we can't hear anything with these headphones, so we
Yeah.
no solid confirmation.
This is going to be a good match. So these two also really good players, local players.
Dude, Koop is like mad solid.
Scott, SA, player. One of the people from here that's known outside of here because he travels a lot.
A lot.
Koop, he's gone so
He's
hard
net
on this
play.
game.
He's
He
net
plays
playing
every
for
day.
like the last 2
he-
years straight, nonstop.
So not only did he so Koop originally,
SF4.
nothing against him, right? Nothing against him. He was originally a Smash player,
Yeah, he was.
but for
Smash kind of died. He moved on to SF4 and 5.
SF4. Well, so he played SF4 on the side, and he had a nice style sim. And then we had a release tournament for Street Fighter V, like the day one tournament, and he took it down with day one Street Fighter V Dalsim. And he was like, I'm in love. I quit Smash. I'm just playing fighting games now. And, because we, at the time Guilty Gear was a minority, so we were running this aggressive agitprop to get everyone to
Picked up Bedman.
pick. So we're like, you like Dalsim, you should like Axel. He's like, eh. And he's playing Axel, and he's doing this like stupid fireball stance from full screen. He's like, yeah, I do like this. You're right.
I think he got inspired by Adam's Bedman at first. He was trying
he tried Bedman at first. That's right.
And he was like, oh, I can money match Adam in the mirror match.
That didn't work.
That didn't go out very well. But it sparked a flame in him.
Yeah. But recently, he figured out that Axel doesn't have a dive kick. But who does have weird noodly arms and a dive kick?
Disjoint normal.
And is Faust. They're not actually disjoint, but 6P is. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Far Slash? You want to talk about Far Slash?
And he like, it really clicked, and he's like, this is my main game now.
Yeah.
And he's gone hard on net play, and also recently he graduated from school and doesn't have a job yet. Just net plays all day, every day.
Oh.
He's like, this is my gap year.
Man,
and he's really, really strong. This is going to be great.
I know. It's crazy like how fast he improved. Like as soon as he started picking up Faust, I was already like struggling against him.
Yeah.
And then like after a month, I'm like, I can't get a single round off of you. You're too solid. And he just kept getting better and better and better. And he's getting better and better results every time he travels, every time he defends our turf. He's been doing super solid.
Yeah, because he went down to Hamilton.
Yeah, he destroyed the Toronto May player, K2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I hate him.
All right, let's talk about the match.
Right.
I'm so bad at that. Stuff is happening. There's some scrambles. It's getting some scrambles, but Faust had such a big reach that it's hard for to move forward without taking risks. I think Faust should be comfortable in this matchup. He can be really small on the ground. His 5K and his far ass cover so much space. His jump H covers so much space.
Hops over the mini Faust and under the meteor.
Oof. Can never be counted out.
No.
Nice guard cancel.
Beautiful.
His guard cancel's huge.
Oh,
that was a really nice answer to the stance.
Another one into YRC, into a dirty overhead.
Hits the meaty fireball, goes low, and that'll be the first round.
Much, yeah.
That was fast. That was kind of fast. 50 seconds on the clock.
I've seen fast.
So of course, very weird character. She has like Darkstalker's hover dash instead of a real dash. So she has a lot of high-low stuff. Does not block the 6H.
No.
6H is you have to be this tall to have a match against Faust.
On paper, it's reactable, but
it's weird because
screw me for trying to block
almost a subtle animation, and you have to be looking at Faust. So sometimes you're looking at one of the random items he throws, because every item he throws is completely random, and you just eat the 6H. And even though Faust is a zoning character, he has you in the corner, he can just perfect you like we just saw. There's that dive kick. Nice punish on the dive kick.
Even if he does get the worst case scenarios on every item he gets, he's got so many tools to keep him in the game.
Like this Helium, which does nothing except make him sound funny. The 6P is so good.
The far slide.
And look, see, he got hit, but because he has two mini Faust guarding him, Eno couldn't go in and capitalize on the opening she got.
He's got KI mechanics, no combo breakers.
That springboard is an unblockable that does no damage. Sometimes you just walk into it yourself to go to the top.
If I hit spring, I'm dead.
I don't know what's the overhead, but no conversion. He was too high.
Oh, catch
that was
jumping.
Nice. Yeah, the vertical chemical up from Eno is a really good option to check your opponent jumping out of your mix-up.
Oh my goodness gracious. And the fourth one? Oh, tries to blitz high, goes empty low.
And you can see how swingy this is. Like,
whoa, the music note still comes out.
The first round was really slugfest. Second round was a perfect for Faust. That third round, got hit once.
That was a solid whip punish. On
that
the
was
jump
a really
backs.
good whip punish.
Was that jump slash?
What's the horizontal or the curvy?
She did like a downward. She did like a horizontal guitar swing.
Oh, that's her jump H.
Oh, okay. I don't know what her jumping normals are.
Her jump. her jump S is like where she like pushes it out, like she's kicking it out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and jump D is the split kick.
Yeah, it's a split kick that like launches her like upward before she lands.
Koop is like, all right,
He has notes.
That was good. I think he's changing music actually.
Players are a rare breed. Like you can then play this game a lot, you're still gonna have trouble finding them.
And also every player is so different, you know.
They're really good at making up their own tech, their own strategies, their own flow chart.
Oh, nice. Snipes the item toss.
Oh, try to
counter hit into the. Oh, nice.
Maybe try the 6P.
That was rare. Normally, Faust 5K is really good at checking the air, but it done a really early jump kick, and it hit the first extended hurt box of Faust 5K, and things have gone badly from there. Is so good with momentum. One thing goes wrong, and you're not sure how to deal with the scramble situation, and this happens.
Yeah. Koop is a very momentum-based player. Like sometimes you'll get like a good streak against him, but if you give him a chance to come back, he'll seize that momentum and secure it all the way to the end of the set.
His offense is really good. So like you get knocked down in the corner. Nice. Oof. Nice burst. And one of the things about momentum is Scott is on match point. This is loser 7.
Scott, you can say the same about him too.
Oh, Scott is so good at picking apart your defensive habits. He's really good at scouting out bursts, scouting out guard cancels, punishing backdashes.
Yeah. Ooh, good burst.
And he doesn't always try to hard call out your stuff. Normally he just does solid offense. And
even if you have a life lead against Ino, you don't want to lame it out too hard because she's going to get in eventually. Like defense against this character is really hard. You need to kill her.
Absolutely.
This isn't
you have to smother her.
Yeah.
Oof. Why does Ino have a throw?
Yeah.
Big. Oh, his black beat.
That's loser semis.
Bad. That was loser semis.
All right, so that moves on to losers finals.
Koop, rueful, I believe is a good word for how he feels right now. He's like, I was in there, but something happened. A bunch of things happened. It happens, he says. It happens.
Get him next time, champ.
You got to be existential if you're going to play against Ino. So it goes.
So it goes.
All right. Slayer versus Ino.
So if TEK wins this, it's going to be a double Jeopardy.
Yep. I haven't seen the bracket.
The most consistent gatekeeper at Scott in our scene.
That's true, yeah. Last C4, he beat Scott, right?
I don't think Scott has ever beaten TEK.
He's beaten him, but
maybe on a bad day for TEK. I like how TEK leads for the military.
I think what happens is that TEK makes bad days for other people. Like
consistently?
Like if you meet TEK in bracket, it's not a good day for you. Yeah, it's a bad day for you.
Unless you're Potemkin mate.
Unless you're Potemkin mate.
Well, I've had bad days.
Or unless you're Tony, apparently. Because Tony is having a great day. I just hope he doesn't go drown himself in Red Bull.
I love that pop-off. I'm going to remember that pop-off forever. Abby, you're going to highlight that? Thank you.
Yeah.
You need a gif of it.
Abby's like, ahead of you, fam. Ahead of you. You guys are living in 2019. I'm in 2020 with the highlights.
Put some anime audio clips on it.
Losers finals. This one's 3 out of 5, which I think favors Slayer a bit in this matchup. Ino is obviously one of the best first to 1 characters. Pretty good first to 2. But if you have
the same for Slayer.
Yeah, Slayer has a lot of damage off counter hits.
Honestly, that's a good player matchup against essays when your offense is more ridiculous than your own. So you just have more chances to do damage with her.
Nice air throw.
Oof.
That's yeah, smart. Good breathing.
How do you get hit by Faust?
Nice pickup.
All right, doesn't matter. Shakes it off and gets the corner combo into.
See, a less ambitious Ino would have ended in the knockdown dive, but he did the relaunch dive into the bounce back dive to get optimal note OP. Yeah. Scott is really good at combo selection.
That no success.
I'm surprised that didn't kill with all the guard
fire. What?
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This
no burst either.
Slayer can happen. You might be stunned.
Oof. Oh, there it is. If he didn't YRC, if he had just TEK button, he might have been fine, right? If you YRC out of TEK, you lose that invo? It looked like it did.
So TEK YRC has 6 frame startup.
Ino YRC out of TEK.
7 frames is the window for your move to be a TEK reversal.
Right.
So yeah, whatever move you do out of YRC will only have 1 frame of strike involved.
So Scott kind of killed himself there.
Arguably. Arguably challenging Slayer 5P at any point
Cross
in the
heals
air
through
is
the note.
suicide. Yeah, just goes through the note, crossfire seal, so
Oh
much
my
damage.
God, the
Checks him with
disrespect.
OTG into unblockable, but Scott is like, nah,
I don't even block
I'm
in the
going to
first
pretend
place.
you did real Oki, I'm just going to burst.
Blockable me, bro. I don't even know how to block. Ooh.
That was
He'll take that
interesting,
trade.
interesting. The
He'll
6P
take
does slightly more damage, but SA is just like, you know what, I'm just going to wear away at him.
Well, trust him. Blitz it again, maybe? I probably forgot he didn't have
I think he...
Oh, BDC.
Yeah, I don't
BDC
know.
jump.
Yeah, probably tried to BDC.
I forgot. My bad. He has burst. Is he going to use it?
No.
No, he's not. He's going to save it. Smart.
He's got
smart.
around. He's got around.
Yeah.
You know, at so much meter that if you burst, she's just going to control the neutral.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it either. Oof. Blocks. Nice overhead.
Instant
High
block.
beat, too.
Trades with the 6H. You know, 6H has a really fast first hit, so it's actually a surprisingly good option in some situations.
Yeah.
It also is a throw S, of course, because it's forward and heavy. Oh, whiffs the dive, but reset.
Nice
That's what I'm
NTR
talking about.
conversion.
I don't know. You weren't here, but I was talking to Kesha about every player, when they convert random jabs into full air combo, has to be feeling themselves. Wow. If anyone in this game knows their danger time confirms, it is a Slayer player.
Scott does not want to block. He's lost all of his health in 2 danger zone combos that weren't even finished. Nice blitz. Tries to high blitz it.
Danger zone combo. Oh, he was truck. He didn't have meter to counter back. Oh,
No,
Scott's
my
got to be
goodness.
kicking himself. That was a counter hit punish and a kill, but he just thought it was going to be a mix-up attempt.
Yeah. Nice air throw. Beautiful.
This could be death. No,
crouches
he uses
under
the
the
burst
5P.
finally.
The auto special.
Wow.
Look.
That turned around because he double jumped.
He did, yeah.
If he didn't double jump, that normal would not have auto-corrected.
No. So he jumped after he crossed.
Like he
up.
just did double neutral
And then
jump
he just turned
and then
around.
did jump dust and had auto-corrected because he did a double jump.
Sick.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Tech. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
I think he just wanted to get as far away from Note as possible.
Yeah, probably. I thought he was going to cross steal through the note again, like a madman.
That was weird. He did forward dash and got hit by cross-up dash jump kick.
Great.
Ah,
Exactly how
there
you
we go.
expect this
Scott's
matchup
like,
to go.
look, I know how to steer Note. Oh, no punish.
Nice goal. Solid
He had
goal
to.
first frame trap.
He FD'd, so it wasn't. He had to get the throw punish.
All right.
One thing is,
catches the jump 2K.
Scott will. So, has this technique where she carry cancels her jump dust into block, and it gives her like an extra float jump.
Yeah.
And you can get X and O burst while you're inputting it. So Scott likes to just gamble with his burst because once he doesn't have burst, he can input this technique with no risk. And
You saw that blitz?
Yeah, I mean, did some set play and she died. I took the opportunity to talk about TEK. It's a cool character. She does a lot of damage off set play.
Cool.
Actually, she doesn't do a lot of damage off follow up.
BBC, Tech can't get enough of it. These black beat combos are the death of it.
He's looking a bit uncomfortable in the corner. Sometimes he gets clever. Like when
He
he's
matches 5P and then he just does empty jump low and he low profiles it every time.
Yeah. One thing is, if he's comfortable against you, he'll start like forward dashing out of the corner in the gaps that you leave to bait backdash cancel. And we haven't seen that once, so I think he's uncomfortable. And
Looks like a
there's
pattern here.
meaty wire C.
That's double perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, that happens. 1-1. Scott got a comfort
Scott's
game.
relieved. I can see the relief on his face.
Scott's nodding. Tech's not thinking too hard about that.
I don't
He
think
just
any of them
hits
blocked
rematch.
at all. That's sad.
There. I feel like
Oh,
we can
never
get
mind.
something
That's
better,
all.
but-
That's all blocked. But Tech like always try to blitz the note on wake up or match 5P.
Oh.
Nice.
You can tell Tech is not completely comfortable because there's some things that you can get like more damage off on a counter hit, and he's just like completing the normal hit.
I don't want to give Tech too much credit, but he might be like, oh, it's a first to 3. I can kind of joke around and to give my opponent the wrong idea.
That was a really good confirm.
Yeah, out
That-
of his defensive habits. And then once the sec starts to close in around the second game, that's when he like starts respecting his opponent a little bit more. Oh, he was expecting the double overhead probably. Solid.
What's the mix-up?
Full
Meaty
screen
fireball, and
version.
yeah, the guard cancel works.
Oh,
Wow! Wow! No mash! Ah, so the gray beat, the gray number means you can, if you mash buttons fast enough, get out of that combo off the command throw, but it's hard.
Tech just put him in the corner. Didn't expect him to put himself back in the corner for a cross-up. but he
Gets the
went for
crouching punish on that air dash.
it. Oh, nice overhead.
No
Meaty.
combo off it.
Oh, nice YRC. Can't punish that though. Nice YRC.
Yeah, you can see that he
Solid
does.
blitz.
He does like backdash cancel,
Forward dash.
backdash cancel dandy step wire C,
Oh,
just gets out of things like that.
apparently wake up forward dash.
Yeah, I think that's because he got crossed up.
Oh, okay. It went through the jump H.
Oh, wow, Clash. Oh, big counter hit.
That might be it.
That is
Beautiful. 2-1.
Yeah, that's 2-1.
Sitting on match point.
So that counter hit overhead, it's not throwable. So he does the stance into a mid, and then he either just recovers and does a low, or he does the overhead, which is also unthrowable. And sometimes you mash throw because it's Guilty Gear.
Yeah, that
you
recovery
die.
is throwable completely. You have to like backdash both hits. That's the temkin.
It actually it's unthrowable up until the active frame.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can time your throw, but like it's kind of suicidal.
Yeah.
To try it.
I wouldn't do it because sometimes it just pushes, especially if you're green blocking, you're pushing him out of range. You're just setting yourself up for a counter hit, and then he gets a combo, and then you have a fun time.
Oh, gets hit by the random forward dash.
That's gonna get
This is going to be big damage. Anytime he just hits a raw overhead, it's a good chunk.
Yeah.
Into a good setup.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna seize his momentum here in the corner. Won't let TEK get away with a silly forward dash. He's gonna block.
See, he steers the note so that even though he did backdash cancel jump, he still has to block it in the air.
That's hilarious.
And then he has to waste his meter, and then he doesn't have meter for guard cancel.
Scott definitely studied this matchup a lot. Like,
oh yeah.
He's helped too many L's in this matchup.
Not only is Slayer like a problem matchup if you're going to play Guilty Gear at all, but it's a problem matchup if you're going to play in Ottawa.
TEK doesn't even he's not going to study the Eno matchup.
Look at that. That was so smart. Going over the 2H pressure with like a falling delayed air string into a crouch combo. That's whiffing, but he might know it's whiff, and he's like, I could think really hard about how to fix it, or I could just...
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You get 6B under that?
Yes. Oh, that was great beat.
He's going to burst? No, doesn't need to. So 1, 2,
that was
3.
so smart.
Nice YRC doesn't burst the bait. Bait the burst, rather. Sorry about that.
TEK is busting out a lot of stops in order to try to equalize this round.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Wow.
There's the forward dash. Now he's comfortable, like I said. Now he's comfortable. Anti-air 5P. Almost steal. Oh, drops the
he's going to tie it up 2-2.
Scott is,
He's smiling. He's grinning.
Scott gives a little grin. He's like, yeah, I deserve that. It's 2-2. 2-2 losers finals.
It's the first time I've seen it this close before. Whoa.
There's the low option.
Yeah.
Good combo off it. Yeah. Because he only did the overhead option earlier, including against Tony, I think. Checks him with 2P. There's the dash. Arrow reset. That's death. Unless you do a 2P.
Unless you give him the commentator's curse.
How do you... 2K never combos into jump S. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Anyway.
No. Yeah, it does.
Jump 2K into jump S?
I've totally done it all the time.
Oh, okay. I'm crazy. Sure. I'm sorry. I don't play Slayer. I should learn Slayer. I should finish learning all the characters.
As a starter?
Oh, that was unfortunate. He mistimed his YRC, so he didn't get the stomp.
Nice block.
Projectile.
Oh, no, didn't block low. Probably expecting another jump pass.
There's that meaty YRC, ate his whatever he was trying to do.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Oh, nice punish. Nice punish.
Very solid punish. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Look at the damage. Probably use a couple more mix-ups. Oh, nice. Guard cancel. Oh, tries to reset a 5D.
TEK's been really successful with his guard cancels. He's using them at weird times. And Scott's not hard calling them out.
Not going to kill.
Scott has a lot of meter. He's just going to try to enforce this. And does a simple mix-up. He only has one hit left.
He's been getting hit a lot by overhead into low.
Yeah, everyone gets hit by that.
Yeah.
That's right. He can do 2 overheads. Wow. He can do overhead into delayed overhead.
Oh, he got to the corner. Now she's in the corner. He's going to wait for that burst. Blitz, rather. But does burst out.
That was a really good sequence.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
did that a little too early.
He thought Scott would go in and chase him, so he did the cape to go over him, but Scott just stayed where he was.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so...
Oh, nice reset.
Oh, he's going crazy. He's like...
Oh, nice block of the cross-up jump kick. It gets a button.
He's like, you have a life lead, and I need to fix that.
Oh, it's so close to closing it.
Has no meter, so she has to do honest things.
Dead angles, combos.
Gets the link. Gets the link.
Still sitting on burst, too.
Oh, nice that's a throw punish. Really good throw punish.
All right.
Yeah, Scott just respects the blitz. He's like, I don't need to kill you. I just need to control you.
I knew it.
Oh, this could be crazy.
There's an RSC.
I don't know what he tried to input, but that wasn't what he input.
Maybe his YRC ate TEK's YRC input. When he did cross heel.
He just didn't. But at the end, he just did meaty jump kick.
Maybe he messed up the timing.
Maybe.
Maybe he wanted to wake up.
Maybe he wanted to backdash. Maybe he wanted to crank out super, but he just ate the jump K to the face.
It's a very nerve-wracking situation.
Scott is like, I just went in and meated a Slayer with 100 meter and I didn't die.
Yeah.
Scott knows that he has died in virtue and being reborn on this stage. That's what Guilty Gear does to you.
Yeah.
That's why we call it God's gift.
TEK had every reason to mess that up. Like, it's so nervous. 1 health against Eno last game.
Scott, he could have easily just done random wake-up taplets against the meaty overhead.
True.
And then just supered. Because super beats Blitz.
It does.
But he missed his input. He died. And Scott gets to go on to Grand Finals. A loser's side. So Tony has an extra set to buffer him.
Hopefully he's in worn out from the Red Bull he had earlier.
Yeah,
Hopefully he's still
Koop,
trucking.
Koop, Eric got 4th.
TEK got 3rd.
TEK gets 3rd, and now
To be determined.
Tony, a.k.a. Sora no Yakumo, and Scott, a.k.a. Esse, are going to fight out for Grand Finals. For top 2.
Cool. This is very intense. I'm enjoying
I
this
should,
a lot.
like, shout out or something, but I just need to relax for a sec.
Oh, for sure.
Ah.
Water?
I'm not even competing today, and I'm like, it's so... calling Guilty Gear is so fast, you can't finish the sentence.
Commentating Tekken. You must be exhausted.
That was great. Dude, Tekken is so chill.
I saw Mo walk out with the trophy.
Yeah. Dude, Tekken, you can just, like, they'll just do down forward 1 3 times in a row. You're just like, hey, he's doing some mids. Might do another main, might do another low, you know, and then, like, a big hit happens, and, like, the combo takes 12 seconds. So you get to talk about how cool Snake Edge is. But in Guilty Gear, you're like, he does a combo, and then he does a throw, and then he bursts, but then he blocks the burst, but then he misses the throw punish on the burst, and then the other guy throws him, and then he does wake up blitz, but he baits it with super. And, like, that's, like, literally, like, 7 seconds of gameplay in real time.
While you were commentating Tekken, I had to commentate pools. And
oh, yeah.
I'm so glad to have a
Dude,
partner.
solo Guilty Gear is impossible.
I can't do it. Like,
you need like 2 technical commentators. So like one guy goes until he just runs out of steam and dies, and he goes.
My throat was burning. I didn't have water. I thought the Red Bull would be able to like calm me down. No, they just made it worse.
Honestly, like shout outs to Red Bull, because I love that they have done so much to support indie esports scenes. You know, like every Montreal event has had
Red Bull.
Not every, but you know, a lot of Montreal events have had Red Bull involved. This event has Red Bull. It's great. I love the companies that just they don't care about like, are you a big name? Do you have big streams? They're just like, look, let's just support locals. It's great.
They do it out of love, man. It's all about the love. That's what FGC is all about.
Shout outs also to NVIDIA, who is sponsoring this LAN. This LAN is FrostFire. This is the inaugural FrostFire LAN event.
Shout outs to my GTX 670, still kicking it.
Really?
Yeah, it's all right.
Cool. Shout outs to Corsair, makers of gaming peripherals.
That's my keyboard maker.
Shout outs to Vision MG, graphic and web design services. Shout outs to Streamland, who is a streaming conglomerate based in Ottawa.
Super fun people to talk.
They're great people. They made the stream layout. They stream all the Smash events here in Ottawa. They're great.
We joke around at C4. There are a lot of cool people. Those 2 guys. I already forgot what their names are, but.
Yeah. Shout outs to the Blow Your Pixel, our downtown venue for Wednesday night, Fight Night weeklies.
Good poutine.
It open every week. Alternates between a tournament week and a casuals only week, but just the casuals if it's tournament. Just you know, if you play fighting games and you live in Ottawa, come through.
You won't be disappointed.
It's down on Queen Street. I want to say
between O'Connor and Bank.
Yeah. Yeah. Next to the big hole in the ground where the subway stop is going to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that whole construction is finally done.
When the train is finished, that's going to be amazing. 201 Queen Street.
Yeah.
There's it's next to a Good Life. There's also an escape manor there.
You can't miss it.
Shout outs to CUSA, Carleton University Student Association. They're even throwing money into this, and also the Business and Information Technology Department of Carleton is co-sponsoring this event.
Got business to take care of.
And information technology.
And you can't do this without information or technology. Can we?
All right, let's stop now.
All right. Try my best here, all right? What's so funny? What did I do? I didn't do shit.
I'm just so juiced from watching all this Guilty Gear.
You've been having a little too much Red Bull.
A little too much water.
Can I drink these?
Yeah.
All right. I'll have the kiwi.
I think like Keshav opened that one and didn't finish it. Oh no, he finished it. Keshav, sorry? Yeah.
Keisha finishes
Yeah.
everything he starts. I've
Shout
never
out-
seen him drop a combo. Never drops a Red Bull.
Plays
Never
a
drops
game
a win
until he
streak.
hates it.
My man's
Oh, yeah, you were
solid.
playing KOF against him.
Oh
yesterday.
my God, it's so rough.
He was
Sora.
talking about that.
Yeah.
It was like it started out and Steph was laughing, and then he was getting mad, and then he was just
like
sad.
when I cope with anger, I joke around a lot, right? But when
Yeah.
you do it for like 10 losses in a row, you're out of energy.
You run out of jokes.
I
You're
just
like,
I got.
if I could improv jokes, I would be winning in KOF, but obviously neither of those are happening right now.
I need to stop talking and just focus. I have to get in a different mindset. I gotta vary things up, 'cause otherwise it gets dry.
Just play like
It's so hard. 'Cause
team
Nick,
all random.
You know, Nick
And Nick is there roasting
Nick and
you, right?
Ben, no, they're not roasting. They're just joking. They're like in their own bubble. It's hard to stay mad when those two are talking.
That's
Because
true.
I'm looking like an idiot, trying to be serious, and then
You're like, oh, I dropped a close D, it got a
And
4
then
D,
he's like-
and Ben's just like,
Ben's like, hey,
Ben's
can you
laugh is
find George
amazing.
Washington?
I love Ben.
No,
Apparently,
Tony's in Dragon
Tony,
Ball.
who I was totally on board with until now, I've just been informed he's holding up the bracket because he has not been eliminated from Dragon Ball yet.
See, I love Nick and Ben a lot. So they don't piss me, they don't make me angry. But I'm trying to be angry, but they're making me smile. And I'm trying to, I have this dumb look on my face like don't smile, don't smile.
There's some people you just can't be mad around.
No,
you know?
absolutely not.
Mo's one of them, you know? You like losing Tekken, and he's like, hey, you know, good defensive option is crouch jab. And you're like, Mo, I was pressing
Mo,
crouch
jab.
jab. You're not wrong, though.
It's so hard for nice people to not sound condescending.
I know.
It's
But
hard.
he pulls it off, though.
Because you know he has the best intents.
Yeah. You know.
It's all love.
It's
all
easy,
love.
It's easy to be mad around Eric because he encourages it. He's like, the most fun I have in fighting games is when my opponent gets mad at me.
You know what I hate? It's when you say like, oh, nice overhand, and they say thank you. I hate it when they thank you. Thank you. They don't ever compliment me. You're so thankful. Why don't you compliment my overhead? Bastard. Just kidding. Shout-outs to Koop. He's been working hard, and
He is.
it shows. You can't hate a guy who works hard.
He has a great attitude.
It's not like
for the
Adam
game.
who'll just pick up a game, or Nick too. Nick's got that natural talent. They're just like, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing. Good. Oh, I won. Whoa.
Yeah, Nick is a savant. Like,
Yeah, so that's what I was looking for.
Like,
Shout out to Nick.
Soul Calibur 6 comes out, and Nick's like, who's easy to play? And, like, he goes to Ivy, and at first glance, you're like, Ivy has all these combos you have to memorize, you have to know her spacing, and he's just like, no, you just do full screen low, and if you're ever in pressure ever, you just mash super.
I don't even say
And then the first patch,
That's
they're
not
like,
true.
we're dumpstering Ivy super to the point where it's unusable. And then he's like, all right, I just won't play her anymore.
not even it. He goes, she's got big tits.
And you're like, how is Nick? And then when you're actually watching, the real thing is he realized that sidestep K is like an evasive high crush that gives full combo into stance mix-up, and he just hits that every time. If he doesn't have meter, he does sidestep K. And he like isolates the like 4 good things about a character, and he does it
He's
consistently.
like complimenting her figure. What's Andrew gonna say about Geralt? He's got a nice beard. She's got a big ass.
Hey. Yeah. There's a reason PC gamers' new standard for graphics card testing is the Geralt bath scene, right? That's all I'm going to say.
Gamers rise up.
Gamers rise up. Hope I don't get kicked off stream for that.
What? It's Street Fighter 5. Hashtag rise up. Ryu's doing this. Where's the box?
We need like, isn't there like a wedding photo where like Daigo's just in his shirt doing this?
Yeah. There's also like the one where he has like the beer mugs and doing the Sonic Boom with them.
Shoutouts to Daigo, the absolute legend.
Zeku main? He's been streaming a lot of Fire Emblem. Have you been seeing that?
I haven't seen it. I heard about it though.
Yeah.
He gets like more hype about Fire Emblem than he's ever gotten about fighting games.
Yeah.
This guy literally has a manga about him playing fighting games, and like he's now a Fire Emblem
I like
streamer.
the manga because it's not from his perspective. He's like an antagonist.
I thought Nuki was the bad guy.
But he's the good guy.
He's the bad guy IRL too, apparently. I love the Kimono Michi where like they're like, all right, we have Deshken, the legend. He invented Ken offense. If he lived in Tokyo instead of out in the boonies, the face of history, of the entire shape of the earth would be different. And to test him, we're going to put him up against the guy you know who's the absolute best at spamming Chun low forward and confirming into super, Onuki-sama. And then Onuki beats Deshkin. And people are like, oh, Chun. And Onuki's like, I'm so happy. Mad respect to Deshkin. I managed to clutch it out. Next I want to fight Daigo. And Daigo's like...
He's just sitting there like...
Daigo's like, that's not going to happen.
Nah.
I don't play this game anymore.
Sorry, fam. Let's get this over with so I can go home and play Fire Emblem. And drink some Red Bull.
Hi, Andrew. How are you?
Who's Tony playing? What's good?
Can we just run like Street Fighter Top 4 while we're waiting for a Dragon Ball Pools match to stop?
We talked about Red Bull. We broke taboo.
It's over. Get ready for
We're fired.
Going to jail, bitch.
I bet he's like, your paycheck?
I'm never going on stream again, apparently. I'm blacklisted. I'm blacklisted, but he's seen how wild and violent Guilty Gear players are, so he's afraid to kick me off. He's worried I'll just turn the table over if he takes me off the mic.
Next thing you know, Tony, when he wins, he's going to throw his stick at the crowd.
Dude, if an Alfeld player did that, if an Alfeld player did the bridal toss with their stick, oh, that would be the hypest.
Alfeld close slash with the Red Bull cannon?
Just like, they have one of those massive new obsidian things that just kill someone.
That's why you use
banned in schools.
Obsidian. That's why they call it that.
Dude, can you imagine if Guilty Gear was banned in schools in America? That would be the best marketing it could ever get. We'd have millions of new players. We have to campaign to get someone killed in a tournament, sacrificed to Guilty Gear, so that it will get banned in schools and we'll get a million new young kids who were like, oh, this is banned, it must be cool.
Meanwhile, Street Fighter.
Meanwhile, Street Fighter? Are you going to finish that thought?
No.
Okay.
Street Fighter's not banned.
It's not banned.
No.
No, Oni's banned. Apparently Kage is banned because you never see Kage anymore.
People don't have him. I try to play him, I click.
They don't have
He's
the
like
DLC.
a grocery cart icon on him. I'm like, oh, okay. You're heading out?
Maybe. This week, maybe. I mean,
Oh, this is so weird.
text me on Facebook and see, like,
Is Mo heading out?
Dude, practice your like eyebrow wiggling while looking at the monitor.
what do you call it, like classes anyways.
Can you raise one
There's-
eyebrow?
Yeah, I can raise this one.
I can't raise the left one, only the right one.
Yeah, if I raise the left one, if I raise the left one, the right one goes down. But no, it's just the leg.
You're heading out?
Yo, congratulations again, man.
Congratulations, Tekken champ.
Noctis is leaving the building. Thanks for coming. But FrostFire is still
Noctis.
going strong. We've got so many games
He's
here.
been Noctis for like a decade, and then they released a character named Noctis.
I know, right?
From a new franchise.
They didn't, like, Final Fantasy 15 did not even exist when he had that name.
No, exactly.
And now everyone's like, are you going to play Noctis? He's like, guys, what? Stop.
Mo, you're gonna do 2-2-2-2-2.
He was actually going to change his tag.
Big Mo.
Yo, do you need a Red Bull?
Do I need one or want one?
Is that one? Oh, can I take that Red Bull, please?
Thank you. All right.
The yellow Red Bull that parred him up against TEK.
Tony has finished his Dragon Ball.
We like won the first game. He's like,
Dragon Ball match was a nail biter.
Man, dude, I
Did he win?
was sure that Tony was just gonna flop. You know when you just fucking pop off early.
you provoked him. You talk
That's
shit.
what you.
He's like this.
Dude. If someone pops off, the first thing you do is you do it's late and you just watch them melt, right?
Watch when you won the first game and you talked to him. He's like looking like he's
I
crying.
was like, oh, you're so fast. Just play Millia, man. I'll make it fast for you, right? Like literally 3-0, like fucking great. Man, this is not how it's supposed to be. Man.
He lost to Scott.
Oh well, that's like we go back and forth, right? So,
Is that initial D? Nice, good shit. I got one game off of him 2 weeks ago. Xrd. I'm ass. I can't even backdash anymore.
Even me, like all small, and I can just like come king back.
All right.
You know, like, Tony will be like the worst choke ever.
You let a pop
like
up.
we
Did he
are
smack his stick on the
starting-
table?
Grand finals for Xrd.
See, he did smack the stick on the
Okay,
table.
he did smack the stick.
The Sancho Kelly.
I think he's going to need a new stick if he beats Scott here.
He's gonna notice the malfunction.
He's like, get hype for me. All right.
You know what? I hope Tony just like
Essay.
so that I don't have to lose.
playing Eno, coming from losers, versus
trophy
Sora no
on
Yakumo, playing Millia, coming from winners. Grand finals here at FrostFire 2019. It
Let's
starts
go.
right now. It starts with
A counter
Millia
hit
doing
jumping.
run forward 2H. No, he gets crossed up. He got his
The
disc
stick
crossed up.
malfunction. It's real. He
Nah,
did this to himself.
it's because he did the wrong combo route.
Oh,
So he wasn't in the corner yet when he started inputting it.
fair enough.
Nice
Oh,
anti-air.
Anti-air 5H. Does not get a combo off of it.
Anti-air 4H, because that was a throw attempt.
It's fuzzy.
Oh, blows it. See, he blows up the tap blitz with a low.
Oh my goodness gracious.
5P.
She's
Wow, okay. Yeah,
headbanging
yeah.
to the guitar, dude.
Okay, yeah. That's
the most metal shit ever. And she's like, yeah.
Millia is like one of the most metal characters in the game. The
She headbangs.
the original Guilty Gears were even more metal, but it's one of the most metal remnants of the
She
whole
literally
game.
has a guitar.
She literally has a guitar.
She literally has
And the sorting hat.
Yeah.
Blocks the 6K.
Well,
Scott's like, I may
Hair
be a
card.
Vortex character,
Do
but
I
I can
look
also
like
block
Tech to
vortices.
you?
Doesn't
Nice.
confirm catching, just does a throw
Roll,
reset.
roll, throw, yeah.
Blocks the overhead. Blocks
Nice
the
block.
overhead
Oh my
reset.
goodness. His defense so solid.
Oh no!
Tony,
I don't
what
know.
are you
I don't think
doing?
that's what he wanted
That's
to
me in the
happen.
background right now.
There's a really good like roaming cancel and confirm the whiff, and then I think he just flubbed the whiff punish. Oh, and that's death.
Don't
That's
whiff
death.
here, please.
He tried something, got counter hit, confirm.
Play Slayer. Play Soul. Play Sin.
That's the worst. It's when Scott looks content. He's like, yep,
Don't.
game in the bag.
That
Don't
means
have to
he's
stress
seizing
yet.
momentum.
It
Don't
means
want that.
he's seizing momentum. It means you got work ahead
You
of you.
got momentum.
Fade away, jump punch, snap,
Oh,
snipes,
give me that
out
pin.
of the air.
You are not contesting that pin. That's mine.
Nice
Ooh.
punish. That is minus
Take that
5
burst.
on like most situations. If you
Whoa,
instant block.
Tony, you're supposed to block those. Oh. Oof.
Challenges the reset.
Yeah.
That's actually nice. Poking into the note, because the note has more hits the farther it travels.
Yeah.
So if you just hit it as soon as it spawns, you don't have to deal with it.
Oh, true. Might be plus on trade, too.
Hits the
Oh
zoop
my-
zoop combo.
Ooh.
Gets the knockdown.
Cell
Oh,
combos
it's
in Guilty
still
Gear?
going. The install is still going.
Well, man, that was nice. That was
hey,
nice.
Hey, she had it first.
True. What's Dragon?
Nice. That was a crouch confirm. Challenges with the throw because he didn't have projectile backup. Trades there. Yeah, you gotta challenge sometimes.
You do. You can't let her roll on you all the time.
Especially because like if you trade with and she's in the air, she'll probably fall over.
Yeah. Oh, nice block
That
on
was
the VCL.
Yeah.
Oof.
Instant block on the
It's like you
VCL
saw that
and air
coming from
dash
a
out
mile
of the
away.
situation.
Very telegraphed. I would not be able to telegraph that, but Tony's on a whole different level.
That was so he read how Scott was trying to cover the air and the ground at the same time, and he found the window of opportunity.
Couldn't do the same for anti-airs, though. He tried to 2H him, got counter hit out of it. That happened.
Oh, that was so weird.
Oof.
It looked like he
dirty.
tried to do disc wire C, and he somehow got quarter circle back S.
That happened.
He's definitely jittery.
Should have thrown the stick. Should not have thrown the stick.
Shouldn't have thrown the stick.
Should have drank the 5 Red Bulls.
Should have just DQ'd himself from Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
honestly.
Apparently,
There's a nail biter,
Dragon Ball's a
apparently, but I don't know
tiring
if he
game.
won or lost. Gotta check the bracket. I could right now if I wanted to, but this matchup's too good.
that was a nice challenge. The horizontal chemical of wire C. Big damage.
Damn.
Millia takes extra damage, of course. She takes like 20% more damage than Sol.
All right, just to confirm the air combo pin. Frost?
Yeah, he did the cross up to get the pin, because the pin landed on the other side of
the corner swap. Nice disc.
Yeah.
Good
No.
IBs on Scott's card. Oh, wow.
Nice
Rob's-
knockdown.
Yeah.
He goes for the pin again, and Scott falls for
Tony
the
doesn't know how
cross-up
to convert.
option.
Oh, Tony not quite sure.
There he baited the throw OS.
Oh, I see. Oh, nice hop over the music note.
Anti-air jab. Scott's so good at converting those into
Yeah.
full combo. Oof. Delayed. Nice. Oh. He got the block on the overhead, and the push block spaced it so that
Look at that.
would have to travel extra far to hit him with a good overhead. But then he pressed something and got hit by crouch kick. 2K is so good.
Think about it, Tony.
Thinking about it
Just think about
really deeply. Scott trying to think about what Tony's thinking about. Scott's like, my plan's working. But if Tony thinks hard enough, it'll stop working. So have to
Tony-
think about what he's going to think about. People like to pretend that like mix-up and Vortex characters are mindless, but no, you gotta out-mindful
I think
your
Tony
opponent.
was really looking forward to Tech winning against
that's
Scott.
big.
But he's going to have to hold that and fight.
Tony whipped a
Overcome this
crouch
challenge.
kick and just ate a dash jump S, and that's like so much
That's
damage.
literally 80% of his life. Oof. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty, man. Probably stuck in block stun, couldn't get the button out, and then realized it didn't come out. And
But that happens. It's like Koop said, it happens.
It happens.
So Tony didn't waste the burst. He's like, all right, sometimes Eno has momentum, and that happens. I got to go into this round. That's a good start.
All right, respecting each other. Neutral throws a note out there. Tony jumps back into it. Scott telegraphing his movements in the air.
I think he didn't estimate properly how long it would take him to reach the ground, and so his like button was delayed.
Rolls right into the music note. Damn.
Oof. It's not too bad because we hit the note really early. Wow, TEK into air throw. There's a huge turnaround.
Nice block on the 6H.
Reset with the
that's
air dash.
a Dragon Ball mix-up, my guy. Oh, all right. There's 2 hits of
It's
that.
like, why would he do that right up close unless he's going to do it into hair
Oh,
car?
too far to confirm it to S-disc.
Scott is his stick stopped working. Oh my God! I was like,
you thought Tony's stick was gonna. Oh,
I was
I
like,
did.
Scott's just stuck in the corner crouching. That's not like Scott.
Can Tony take the round here?
He could take the round here.
Jurisdiction up to him. Right?
Benson is saying shake the round.
Oh, he's taking it.
Yeah, he's taking it.
Scott has to hold that.
He's not only is he taking it, but he's practicing one of his more tricky combos.
You can do whatever the heck he wants. They both got burst back.
Yeah. Once I was in Toryuken and the stream setup went out, so it was no one's fault. And Russell was like, can you recreate the burst situation? And like K2 and I just looked at each other like, no. Do you play Guilty Gear? You know how hard it is to make your burst levels correct?
Hey, shout outs to Carleton School of Information Technology.
Yeah, business and
Danger Zone. Brought to you by
Danger Zone.
the Bachelor of Information Technology.
Normally Millia 2H is a really good option, but there it got crushed. And there's the corner cross-up.
goodness.
He didn't recognize that he was slightly out of the
Cross-up
corner.
sponsored by NVIDIA.
The VCL ate the pin.
Woo. Oh my goodness. Get out of there. Oh my goodness.
And there he just gets, it looked like a
He's not
fastball low,
shook at all.
but he just ate the meaty kick.
Yikes.
And that is a reset, just like that.
This character swap is sponsored by the Blurry Pixel. Esports and Gaming Lounge, Ottawa's most welcoming. Is that how you spell Ottawa?
With 2 T's, yeah.
Is that an A-W-A or is it?
O-T-T-A, yeah.
Oh, okay. I always just
Most people say Ottawa, but it's Ottawa.
It's a French thing.
Yeah. La Outaouais.
You can learn to make games and multimedia and get into the industry.
With a degree in
with a
BIT from Carleton University.
BLT?
Business and lettuce
No
technology.
character swap.
Yep, I like it. I think it's better to stick with Millia and
Worst case
swap your
scenario.
mentality instead of swapping your character.
Yeah.
You'd have to swap your mentality with a new character anyway, right?
Worst case scenario, you learn from the matchup experience and do better
Nice
next time.
anti-air.
Oh, no,
I think he was baiting burst.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. I didn't consider that.
There's no reason to jump back unless you're baiting burst, right?
The mosh pit. Get in there. You're next.
Double overhead.
MK11.
But Scott can block those.
Oof.
I think there's something wrong with the stream setup. It should be leggier. Scott's blocking overheads. That's not fair. I can't block his overheads.
I can't block 6K.
No, but if we actually have a nice stream setup, then like shoutouts to FrostFire for having great
Oh,
equipment.
for sure.
Oh, it's the short hop jump S. Sometimes she just wiggles up and down.
I can't fuzzy that stuff. It's impossible.
Oh, there's the burst this time. Oh, that's unfortunate. He thought it was safe from the dive, but it got hit crouching out of its range. But not out of its range. There's good. He blocks the jump
That's
H
right,
high,
ladies and gentlemen.
and
That's
he challenges
throw
the
is
throw.
sponsored by KUSA, Carleton University Student Association. Oh, is that going to work? Oh,
Wow!
The animation influenced through the super fireball. Gets a reset. I don't know what that was about.
Did he try to wire see? Because that was like a counter hit.
You know what?
I think he might have tried to wire see the super, which put him in
he
counter
had
hit
blocked
state.
for so long, but
I would have to check the replay. Oh no!
Hellfire. That's half of her current.
There's so Millia's heavy. The first hit is like 6 frames to come out, so it's a really good option to like challenge either with throw or with challenging the air dash.
Speaking of
reset.
challenge, it hits her out of the air with the
Digitalis.
Digitalis.
Roll into H, roll into stab. That move is very negative on block, but it's one of those things where like you have a bunch of options out of her ground roll, so it works sometimes.
Both trying to fish for hits here out of their jumping normals.
Oh yeah, he messed up the
Matched the
mini
row.
fireball, so he threw the recovery. couldn't pick up the...
nice wire. See, chases her down. Hey, you're not getting your turn yet, but Tony says, no, don't worry about it.
Gets the pin. He can play neutral again. Nice. There's the 6H controlling so much space.
Tony
nice carry confirmed. Gets the knockdown. What's the mix-up? Blow. It turns out Scott was just hard reading those.
There's a lot of damage if you start air card.
There's the air throw.
Nice.
Set up.
Beautiful. Oh, waits for him.
Challenges. That's so
no
if even if Millia blocks, the disc goes away. So that was a really smart challenge from Scott. But
I don't know what Tony was trying to do there, but no, it didn't matter.
But
he didn't have 50 meter, and he didn't have...
I thought he had 50 meter.
No, he got 50 meter after getting hit.
I think maybe it was just so late.
Maybe he was expecting blitz.
Maybe. Maybe he tried to do a late throw.
Yeah.
Because he did get hit. Opens up below, but he doesn't confirm it, so it just goes straight into
that was
a
a
reset.
Red Bull burst. Just
Scott,
drink it. Don't say anything about it, though. Don't say anything about that kid burst. Just drink it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
All right. Even up
there, I was thinking, like, is he going to reversal super?
It's about time. All right, nice Digitalis.
Crouching confirmed.
Sitting on a healthy life lead, though.
I keep saying crouching confirmed because Digitalis only combos on crouching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Jump
block. That
throw.
is backdash throw. Millia has one of the, actually tied for the fastest backdash in the game. 11 frames total. Ooh. It's ridiculous.
Half of Potemkin.
Him and Potemkin. Her and Johnny. 11 frames.
Of course, John.
Yeah, of course. Nice anti-air. Confirms it wasn't counter hit and goes for an airstring. Oh, the reset with jump
triple overhead on the way down. What was that?
I like how he controls space with dash forward jump key. Like, it's actually kind of hard to stop that.
What? Oh, he didn't hold it.
Yeah, he did tap blitz, which has less parry time.
But better reward, or more consistent reward.
Oh, that was a last second block. Gets out.
All right. Dash 2H backs off. Bursts the close slash. Oh,
no.
hits him out of
that sucks.
That looked like it would have
wanted that to work.
Oh, burst! Wow.
Burst picks up pin.
Tony,
dash forward, just air dash. Gets up. Wow. What a trade.
My goodness gracious. Tony spent first. I don't know why, but he's going to have to work very hard for this round.
I mean, it is possible for Millia to like get a few mix-ups and run you down, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Eno doesn't have a lot of health.
Tony probably believed, and I respect that. Because I believe in this damage.
I think he just wanted, he's like, I want this damn pin.
This much damage, he's going to take her to Streamland. Premier Melee streamer Nala. Ooh. Oh, drops the combo.
Let's pretend that was an intentional reset.
Tony's like, oh, I should have burst there.
Is that 1-1? That's 1-1.
That's 1-1 after reset, yeah.
1-1 after reset. Scott, even if Tony gets this, Scott is making him work for it.
Do you think he's going to switch to Slayer if it's 2-1 SA?
Honestly, maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen Tony try to play his Slayer, or maybe I've always missed it.
That was a good throw.
That was a very good throw. IP?
Oh, he misses the dash jump combo.
Yeah, and SA punishes him for it with HCL. Nice conversion. Oh my god, that's another half of her life. Oof. That was the third hit.
So that meaty super will erase Blitz Shield. It'll pick you up if you backdash. It's safe if you guard cancel, and it'll beat. I think it beats Millia. I think Millia can reverse.
It hit her overhead as soon as he landed.
Yeah, it's also insanely plus.
Yeah,
it's like plus 15 or something.
Great.
Or maybe more.
Almost unblockable.
You know, I have a frame data app on my phone. I don't.
With punishes the jump P with YRC air throw. Oh my goodness gracious! It hits him out of 5D. Where are you going?
Nice block on the pin.
Scott playing very solid.
Lots of air foots going.
Oh my goodness. Oh, another air throw out of YRC.
Once he saw that Tony was in air dash, there's not much Tony could do, so it was a guaranteed air throw.
All right, tries to chase her down. Nice SF5 anti-air. Oh my goodness. All right.
Ironic since SF5 is worked on by Millia
try to blitz it.
He drops the combo. I was like, is this going to work? But he wins the scramble situation after.
Yeah, they both landed. Tony's like, my Slayer's not.
See, Scott right there, he was thinking, he's like, why did that combo drop? And then he figured out why it dropped.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
That's that.
Sticks. All right, I was wrong.
There's that dash forward jump P from Millia. Really hard to contest, but she doesn't get a lot of payoff off it, so it's kind of just a holding pattern. That's the tech.
Counter just.
Anything you can low profile with roll.
Oh my goodness.
It's like don't keep me in the corner.
Only getting air thrown a lot.
Yeah, I think that's one of the adjustments Scott's trying to make.
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
he's like, Tony's always in the air. I should be able to deal with this.
Ooh, he might get hit.
No, he's too far.
Oh,
He's
it
too
kills
far.
it kills the disc.
Yeah. Tony double backdash to get to his disc.
Red roll cancel disc.
That extra button to make the H disc connect. And Scott's blocking those
nice
really
low.
reliably.
Opens it up. Needs one more mix up to close it off.
I want to see like 2K
Oh
dash
my God.
2K from Tony.
Scott's been blocking to me. Oh!
There we go. That actually
was
challenged.
wrong.
That actually beat his throw attempt.
What are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
he
It
tried
might have
to-
been dash up S disc wire C, and he just got like blitz instead of wire
nerves.
C.
Red Bull nerves. Oh.
It's okay. This has it's very scaled.
Sick and
Block.
creative. Maybe try to blitz. He might have tried to. The wire C ate the
wire
blitz
C
input.
ate the input.
Oh my god, that's dirty.
That's why I
Scott
said
knew.
block. Scott is on tournament point.
Yeah, he is.
Tournament point, and Tony is
Oh,
whiffing
whiff
anti-airs.
punish on the anti-air 5P.
The Torian is getting to him.
Oh my goodness gracious. Tony's gonna be throwing a stick at someone instead of something. Oh, nice overhead. Oh, can you
hate to see this kind of thing happen.
Don't talk about it. Just drink.
Goes for the reset.
Oh my god, Tony's mad too. And that's it. Good job to Scott.
Good
SA.
job, Scott. Scott is your grand finalist, your first place finisher for Guilty Gear Xrd here at the first inaugural FrostFire LAN tournament. Now you're a pro commentator.
Don't say anything. Just drink from the can.
Taking
Can I
this
show
away
this
from
at the
you.
webcam?
No.
They don't know what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
you can't part the curtain. You can't. It's magician's honor.
All right.
Wow. Wow.
I'm
Guilty
having too
Gear.
much fun. I'm sorry, Abe, if I put you in any trouble.
Oh man, I love Guilty Gear.
I love Ottawa.
Thanks. That was awesome.
Good try, Tony.
Scott, acknowledge me, senpai.
Senpai? Damn. Tony's on your senpai?
What? No.
Oh,
Tony's like half my age. Tony's 15. So,
Got the fresh cut.
all the energy is
He's
leaving
still in
my
Dragon
body.
Ball. Woo!
The spirit is leaving my body as Guilty Gear is ending. But that was really hype. Thank you for commentating with me.
Absolutely.
Someone else is going to take over from me for, I don't know which one's first. Street Fighter 5 is going to be next. Speaks and Seagal will hold that down, and after that will be Dragon Ball will be the last top 4 you'll see.
Pleasure, as always.
Pleasure was all mine.
All right.
All right. Do you want us to keep talking until they take over, or can I just take this off now? All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.